Hey laser crafters, need a cute door hanger for winter? Hello, I am Katie from the craftyblogStalker.com, and if you're new to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and ring that bell so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming craft tutorial videos. I've got all the supplies that we're going to be using laid out on my table here, and I will have a list of supplies with shoppable links either in the description of this video or in the blog post. I cut this design out of 3mm MDF using my OhmTech 50 watt. I have also tested this file in Glowforge. Here are all of my cutout pieces before I have painted and assembled my sign, and I just want to point out that on the base of my sign I have the outline of all of the pieces, so you know exactly where to place them once assembled. And for these little dots I just have little X's. So something just small enough you can cover it up with that painted piece. I've got some masking tape here, and we're going to start just by taping all of our pieces to our paper surface here. And I just take a long piece of Scotch tape and fold it in half, tape it to itself, and then stick it to my paper. And I'm going to put the light colors of paint together. All of my pieces are taped down, so now I can start painting. And the first thing we're going to paint is our base. So I'm just going to take some blue acrylic paint, put it on my paper plate that I'm using as a paint palette. Now for this big piece, I am going to be using a sponge brush to paint on our acrylic paint. And I'm just going to paint it right on. For our smaller pieces, I am going to use a makeup sponge triangle, and I love using these for smaller pieces because they're so much cheaper than the foam brushes, and they still work really, really nice. Brown for the arms, orange for the nose, and black for the snowman outline and the mouth. Then I'm going to go through and give all the pieces a second coat except for the base. Now that our pieces are dry, we can begin assembling, and I am just going to be using some simple wood glue. And since most of these pieces are little, I am just going to brush the wood glue onto the back with a paintbrush. I'm going to remove the tape holding our base piece down, and we are going to start with our snowman piece here. Now since we painted our base, these lines are a little bit harder to see, which is perfect. We don't want to see them once all of our pieces are in place. For this bigger piece, I'm just going to use the bottle because I can. And we're going to line that up with the lines and with the edge of our door side. Then I'm going to glue our little black rock pieces for the mouth into place. Then we're gonna put our nose in place. It's just like putting a puzzle together. Next, let's do our arms. And you see that little bit of glue that is poking out behind? That is okay. It dries clear, so we don't have to worry about that. And there is our assembled Let It Snow door hanger sign. Now to give it a hanger, I'm going to turn it over. I'm going to use a popsicle stick and some ribbon. I'm going to cut a length of ribbon, about 12 inches long, and tie a thick knot on each end. I need to find the top. So that is the top. I'm going to hang my hanger just like that. Now the length of your hanger will depend on the style of door hanger you have for your door. I just have a little hook on my door, so this works perfectly. Then I'm going to take my popsicle stick and apply some glue and lay it across that ribbon. And then I like to pull the knot tight against the popsicle stick. And then we're going to need to let that dry completely before we hang it. Now that we are all dry, I can turn our sign over. And look at how cute that is. I love how it turned out. If you want more fun craft tutorials, make sure to check out my website, thecraftyblogStalker.com. Thanks everyone. Bye and happy crafting.